Grand Rising. Welcome back to Sunshine Goddess Tarot channel. And so I just felt compelled that I needed to send this message out this morning. Doing some meditations for the last 2 days. And I just woke up this morning with a lot of downloads. So I'm still trying to decipher them. So I'm going to give what I did decipher as part of the downloads. First I want to say, ask my spirit guides to come in to continue to help me to download the information that I may send out to the collective. Calling in all of my spiritual guides, my ancestors, my deities. My deity that is actually over my head, over me, is Oshun. And I don't want this to sound even to be funny, and I don't even understand it still my own self. But Oshun, for me, she's, a lot of people, for them, she's their mom, their mother. But how she came to me, and I've learned through readings from other people, she's my sister. She's my twin sister. And I'm sure inside the pantheon, on the history of her, it was never said that she had a sister, a twin sister or anything. But that's how she comes to me, as my twin sister. So, with that being said, the message that I'm receiving was that you need to stretch yourself. And I'm not talking about physically, like stretching yourself. You need to stretch your mind a little bit further than where you at right now. Some of us are still are very unsure of exactly what position we hold here. That's one. A lot of y'all have zero compassion, yet y'all are doing this spiritual work, and some of y'all are taking people's money. Don't be mad at the messenger. Just receive the message. Some of y'all are taking people's money. You're misusing your gift. And this is why there's a lot of chaos going on in the world. And instead of us using this gift that we have been given to help people, we're using it to take their money. And we are diluting, our true energy that we're giving to people. That's what the spirit is telling me to send to the collective. So this is for those who are doing this work, who have businesses and charging these astronomical prices to give this spiritual work. The spirit is saying that you need to reevaluate your gift that was given to you, and that you need to redo some things over. You need to recalibrate the way that you're receiving your income. Because the more that you give from your heart, See, this is why this heart work is being done right now. This compassion work. First of all, you should always have compassion. That's number one. So if you don't even operate in compassion, I'm not gonna see how you're gonna be successful continuously in the spiritual work that you are giving to people. This is why a lot of people get turned away from religion, because it's like it's draining them, and it should be filling them up. See, this is the message that I'm getting. So again, don't be mad at me, be mad at the messenger. But the message needs to come out, because this is why we're going through so much. The deities that's over you, whoever that may be, they're angry right now. They're angry because you're not doing what you're supposed to do correctly. You need to get it right. You need to get it right. And it's not even, the chaos that's going on has nothing to do with the people that's already negative anyway. It is the ones who are, who has the power, who are misusing their power to gain wealth. It's going to be taken away from you if you do not change the way that you're doing things. Going back to the first message, those who are in this spiritual work or still learning, you need to stay in your learning. Do not share the information yet. It's not that time for you to share the information. It's time for you to just take it in, meditate on it before you can share it out. It was hard for me to come on this YouTube channel, and I was pushed to do this, and I'm still being pushed, because sometimes messages that come to me is overwhelming that I don't want to share it, because I know I made another video prior that I didn't want to feel like I'm being too cocky or anything like that, because really and truly, the information that comes to me is real deep. And it can expose people. And I'm not ready to do the exposing of people. This is very, I take, even before coming into this way of bringing a message out, have been very passionate about my spirituality. A lot of us who came in here, yes, we came from religion. But for me, the religion aspect was my foundation. That's where I truly tapped into my spirituality. But when you tap into the spirituality, your spirit is still yearning for more information, because there's things that are not being told to you. And you're not going to learn it. It's not even going to be told to you by reading the Bible, reading the Quran. This messages that are going to come to you is truly through meditation, and you really, really getting in touch with your true higher self, with your higher self. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I can give messages from reading the cards. I can give messages from talking to you the way that I'm talking to you right now. And I've been able to do this for a very, very, very long time. But I chose not to put myself out there. But I'm being forced to do it now. This year, this new decade that we are in is the year that the true spiritualists have to speak the truth. And you're going to know that it's the truth, because the words that's going to come out the mouth is going to hit you like a motherfucker. Sorry for saying that. But it's going to hit you. And when it hits you, it's going to shake you up in a way that you're not going to be able to even come outside for a minute. You're not even going to be able to come outside, because until you really do the work that you were called to do, you can't even show yourself yet. You better get it together. That's what they said. You need to stretch yourself. Message number one. And those who's in this work need to get their shit together. Like I say, I don't even like to even have to be given no messages like this. And see, a lot of people is looking for the when I'm gonna get some money, or if I'm gonna live in a brand new house. Listen, some of y'all gonna have to live in a shack until you do the work correctly. You're going to start to lose things that you have until you do the work correctly. That's what the Spirit is saying right now. Don't be mad at me. Be mad at the messenger. Don't be mad at the messenger. Let me rephrase that. Be mad at the message. And don't even be mad at the message. Just take it. Take it, receive it, and do what you need to do it right. You need to stretch yourself. Stretch your mind. Because there's so much to learn. It's so much more information that's going to get you're going to get your information from many different locations. I was sitting outside just listening to a message, and as I was listening to that message, I'm still receiving downloads. The wind that you feel is not of being cold, or you need that wind so that you can breathe in the new ideas. You need to breathe it in, whatever that means. You need to be breathing in the air to receive your new information, your new downloads. You need to stretch your mind. There is some of us who is in this spirituality. I think some of us is thinking that this is a fad, that this is a game, this is a joke. It's not. I don't believe in doing certain things because, again, I said I take my spirituality very seriously, and I feel like, especially in religion, like I didn't baptize myself because I felt that was something that was very, very sacred. And because I knew that I'm still a sinner, I didn't want to do that, because then I wasn't walking in the walk that I'm supposed to be as giving myself to God. But there is I'm a believing that there's still a way that you baptize yourself in this spiritual walk to be able to give out the message. And I'm gonna say, this is for baptism for me, is that to be able to share a message to you, that was when you got baptized and you saw the light. And now you have to talk the truth. everybody's messages that they share out is going to be somewhat similar to each other, but it's like different because you have to learn something new. Matter of fact, sometimes the messages is that we hear, it don't even hit us at the time. It takes a minute for us to receive. Something else is going to be said almost close to what you had heard, and then it's going to hit you like, oh shit, okay. You have to find, matter of fact, you don't even have to find, because when you're a true spiritualist person, when your spirit is yearning for the information that you need, you don't have to look. The people, your teachers, are going to come to you out of nowhere. I met my teachers, 2 of them, not looking for them. But because of the things that's in my mind that I'm thinking about, your spirit brings it to you. The universe knows what you need. Your higher self knows what you need, and it will come to you. My teachers, well, the first one, I was introduced on YouTube about 3 years ago, and I just watched one video because, back to speaking about Oshun, I kept hearing her name in my ears. I didn't know who she was. I didn't know nothing about her. So and again, out of the blue, I've been getting readings done on myself for many years. I mean, since I was a kid. And she never came up. But a couple of years ago, I just, out of the blue, started hearing her name. So I was like, let me Google who is Oshun. And I ran across his video. And the rest is history. And as I continue to study who she is, because I don't know who she is thoroughly, but I know how I feel when I need to do something. She sends me a message of things that I have to do, and I learn about her. See, some people think of her as this sexual being. Yes, she is a very sensual person, but she's not delivering information in a way that is for intimacy. It's for you to have intimacy with yourself. It's a self-love that she is exuberating, not about to the other person. Because what you do for yourself, you automatically give to your partner, your children, whomever, friends, family. It's an automatic. So the way you treat you is how you automatically going to treat others. That's who she is. For me, that's my definition. I'm sure it's more deeper than that, and I probably eventually will get that information as I continue to work with her. Like I said, she comes to me in a way that she's like a sister. Like, I've always felt I was missing somebody that belongs to me. Maybe I was supposed to be a twin. I don't know. But I'm one person. But you need to stretch yourself. That's the message that I keep hearing. Stretch yourself. Go beyond your limits. Come out of your comfort zone. Don't be afraid to reach your highest. Like, you have to take chances. That's what it is. Take chances. You may have a loss And you'd be surprised on the gain that you receive. But it's time to stretch yourself. I'm not going to make this message too long because I just wanted to get out what was in my spirit and what the spirit wanted me to say. You need to be true. This is for the spiritual hour, the spiritual workers, the ones that's been seasoned, the ones that's been out here doing this for 18 years. You need to reevaluate yourself. You need to reevaluate your spirit. You need to sit down in your meditation and ask your higher self, am I doing what's right for this work that you need to be putting out? Are you doing it correctly? That's the question for those who are seasoned. For the newbies, continue to learn, dive in deep into your spiritual self. Sit down and write down the messages that come to you. I'm a very sincere person. And like I said, I don't really be wanting to come out here, but I'm forced. Like I'm like, all right. Like just to do this video, like I'm getting myself together and it's like, you gotta put a message out. And I'm like, ugh. Because I just feel like, one, people might think that you're crazy. And it's okay. It's okay to feel like you might be crazy, but you're not. You're not. Because if you can sit and do a video, then you're not crazy. But the messages that be coming out of your mouth is going to be like, what? And believe it or not, these messages be for myself as well. So I'm always reevaluating myself. Am I doing the right thing? Am I saying, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? I'm constantly in the questioning of myself. And that's okay. But don't second guess yourself, because if it came to you, it's something that you need to be doing. But again, back to those seasoned ones. See, y'all seasoned, y'all know what y'all doing, so you know how to manipulate the ethers. You know how to manipulate what you're doing as far as your magic is concerned. But I say to you, be mindful, because it's not going to always work in your favor. You must do the right thing towards people. Okay? So, with that being said, love, peace, and light to everyone that came back to my channel. And I always at the end would like to say thank you for coming to Sunshine Goddess channel. I'm here to inspire, uplift. I can send healing energy to you because I believe that I am a very powerful person. And I believe that, see, this is what I'm talking about. I believe that I'm the mother. Let me just say it. See, this is that year that you gotta speak that throat chakra out. You gotta open that down. I am the mother of the universe. Everybody has to come to me. See, that's that cocky shit, and I don't want to feel like I'm being cocky, and I'm really, truly am not. See, this is what the Spirit is making me say to you. I am the mother of the universe. And I wouldn't have known this if I didn't find my teachers they don't even know that this is what they have done for me. or help me to see. Or maybe they do know, but it's not their time yet to meet with me yet. It's not the time for them to meet with me yet in a more in-depth way. I'm still learning, and as I continue to learn and I follow my intuitions of the things that I need to be doing along with what I'm already learning, because what you learn, you put your own intuition into it as well, because everybody's not going to be doing the same thing the same way. We have our own unique ways of doing things. And even though that I am the mother, I still need other spiritualists that are more seasoned than I am to teach me. As I mentioned before, I am a teacher, but I'm always a student. I'm always a student. And I love this work. I love knowing that this is who I am. Because again, me, if you know me and to be in my presence, my aura is very genuine. I'm not a taker, I'm not a user, I'm a giver. In nature, that is just a natural thing for me. So even to do the compassion work is easy for me. It just builds me up more. Can I get angry? Of course I can. Can I dislike something? Of course I can. But even in the midst of me disliking or can being angry, I have more love than you can imagine inside of me. And that's the only thing that I like to share out is my love, my compassion for the things in this mundane world and even in the spiritual realm as well. And our job is to get close to who our creator is. We are the creator of ourselves. It just sounds weird when we say it because a lot of people don't understand that, but the more you stay in your meditation and the more your mind is questioning things and the more you are diving deep into learning about certain things, and surprisingly things are gonna pop up for you that you didn't even search for. It just, because your mind is thinking about it, it's going to show it to you. Don't be scared of that, because that's another thing. The manifestation that you're going to start to see happen in your life could be scary for some, because it's going to happen in a way that you like, oh shit. It's going to happen for y'all. That's the message that's coming. The manifestation process that you're going to receive, it could be so quick. As soon as you think it appears. And you're going to be like, how did that shit happen? But see, I'm trying to help you to be ready. So that when you think something and it happens right away, don't be scared of it, because that just tells you that you're a very powerful person. You're very powerful. Just be very attentive to everything that's going on in your life, in your mind, how you feeling. Don't second guess yourself. This is for me. Don't second guess yourself. This is for some of y'all too. Don't second guess yourself. Okay, I think the spirit is done right now. I'm giving the messages. So again, I thank you for coming to Sunshine Goddess channel. And if you like this message, subscribe to my channel. Press the like button. I know people feel like that's not important to do, but if we want to get these messages out to the right person that needs to hear this, we have to hit that like button. because this is the new way to get messages out to the collective. Sometimes we don't have time or we don't have the funds to get people in one space. But this here message is going to be on here forever, hopefully. And at the time that this message needs to be heard, they will receive the notification. So, love, peace, and light, and much blissfulness to you. I send healing energy out to those who is in need of healing. I send the upliftedness, if that's a word. I uplift you. I send the uplifting energy to you so that you may be able to do the things that your heart is desiring. Okay. I love you, and I will see y'all soon, or talk to you soon. Okay? Peace.